Greetings. Welcome to the fifth episode of the 48 Laws of Power. Power is a game of perception, strategy, and influence. And in this fifth episode, we dive into laws from 26 to 30, uncovering the secrets of maintaining a flawless reputation, inspiring unwavering loyalty, and finally, mastering the art of bold moves. Mastering the art of bold moves. Whether you seek dominance in leadership, you seek dominance in business, you seek dominance in life itself, these laws will sharpen your edge and help you navigate the complexities of power with precision. Stay tuned as we break down each law with real world insights and timeless lessons. Let's begin from law number 26. Let's see. Keep your hands clean. Law number 26. Keep your hands clean. Robert Greene's law number 26. Keep your hands clean. It is one of the most powerful strategies in maintaining influence and power. It is not just about personal cleanliness. It is about keeping one's reputation spotless. Have you ever wondered why politicians, business leaders, and celebrities they put so much efforts into appearing ethical and generous? The answer lies in perception. The answer lies in perception. People trust what they see, and a clean image creates an aura of trustworthiness and respect. Think about historical figures, successful politicians, and renowned business leaders. Many of them have mastered the art of appearing pure while carefully managing their actions behind the scenes. They engage in charity work. They speak passionately about justice and advocate for social causes. Not necessarily out of sheer goodwill, but as a calculated strategy to maintain influence. When people perceive them as virtuous, they trust them more. And trust is the foundation of power. Imagine a king who rules with an iron grip, yet is adored by his people. He funds orphanages, he supports artists, and he ensures the public sees only his noble deeds. However, behind the palace doors, he manipulates his advisors, engages in secret deals, and accumulates wealth through unethical means. Despite all this, his subjects refuse to believe any rumors against him because his public image remains untainted. This is the essence of the law. Powerful figures ensure that their hands appear clean, even when they are involved in actions that would otherwise tarnish their reputation. This principle is evident. In modern politics. Leaders who are embroiled in scandals, but they manage to shift the blame to others, often survive unscathed. They make grand public gestures, donate to causes, and keep their hands clean while their subordinates take the path. The same applies in business. A company known for ethical branding and sustainability, it can hide unethical practices behind the scenes. Customers, employees, and investors, they remain loyal because they believe in the carefully crafted image presented to them. But this law is not just for the powerful, it applies to everyone. It applies to everyone in our daily lives. Maintaining a reputation of integrity, it can help build strong relationships. We all know people who are excellent at avoiding direct confrontation while letting others take responsibility for problems. They maintain. They maintain their spotless reputation by ensuring they are never directly linked to controversy. However, this law has two sides. While it can be used as a survival strategy in a competitive world, it can also be misused for manipulation. Those who master the art of deflecting blame, they can unjustly scapegoat others. History is full of examples where individuals protected their clean image at the cost of innocent people. Therefore, understanding this law, it also means recognizing when it is being used against us. The lesson here is simple. Reputation is everything. Reputation is everything. People trust what they see, not necessarily what is true. Whether in politics, whether in business or in personal life, appearing clean, it is often more important than being clean. Those who understand this law, they can navigate the world more effectively, ensuring they build trust while protecting themselves from unnecessary blame. In a world where perception is reality, keeping one's hands clean is not just an option, it is a necessity. Now, let's talk about law number 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. Robert Greene, in his book, The 48 Laws of Power, he introduces law number 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. This law reveals a powerful truth about human nature. People crave belief, purpose, and a sense of belonging. Throughout history, leaders who understood this have shaped empires, they shaped movements, and they shaped revolutions. Whether in politics, whether in business or entertainment, those who can tap into this fundamental human desire, they often gain immense influence. People want something greater than themselves to believe in. They seek purpose. They seek purpose in a chaotic world. And they long for someone to offer them clarity, direction, and certainty. The greatest leaders, both revered and controversial, they have recognized this. They don't just present ideas, they create movements. They create movements. They don't just offer solutions, they provide belief systems. From religious prophets to modern day influences. From political visionaries to corporate leaders. Those who master the art of belief building, they wield extraordinary power. They wield extraordinary power. The key lies in presenting a grand vision, something transformative and vague enough to allow people to present their hopes and dream onto this. Think of most successful revolutions, technical innovations, or even social trends. Think of them. They thrive not because of rational explanations, but because they ignite an emotional connection. When Steve Jobs he introduced the iPhone, he didn't just sell a product. He sold a dream. He sold a dream of revolutionizing communication. When political leaders call for change. They don't dwell on policy. They don't dwell on policy details. They promise a better future. People respond to emotion, not just logic. To sustain this belief, leaders use symbols, leaders use rituals, leaders share their experiences. Think about national anthems, corporate slogans, or even exclusive membership perks. These reinforce loyalty and create a sense of community. When people feel they are part of something special, they become devoted followers. They defend, they promote, and they sacrifice for that cause. They willingly contribute time, they willingly contribute energy and even money because they believe they are part of a greater mission. However, the power of belief, it can be a double-edged sword. History has seen charismatic leaders. History has seen charismatic leaders who build movements only to exploit their followers. Blind faith can lead to manipulation. Blind faith can lead to manipulation where individuals stop questioning and start obeying without hesitation. Cult followings can turn toxic when they promote exclusion, misinformation, or blind allegiance to a single leader. The moment people realize they have been deceived, the same passion that once fueled their devotion, it can turn into rage. In today's world, elements of this law are everywhere, from political campaigns to social media influencers. Political campaigns to social media influencers, from startup founders to self-help gurus. The techniques of belief building, they are used in branding, they are used in marketing, and they are used in leadership. The question is not whether this law works. It clearly does. It clearly works. The real question is, how do we use it responsibly? How do we use it responsibly? True leadership is not about deception. It's about inspiring genuine trust. It's about channeling people's need to believe toward something meaningful and ethical. Every great leader, he must decide, will they use the power of belief to manipulate or to uplift? Will they create illusions for personal gain or drive real change? Those who use this law wisely, they can inspire movements that change the world. But those who misuse it, they will eventually face the consequences. History remembers both the visionaries who led with integrity and the charlatans who thrived on deception. The choice is always ours. Belief is powerful. Belief is powerful. It moves people, it shapes societies, and it builds legacies. Let's use it wisely. Let's create something that outlives us, not through control, but through true inspiration. That is the kind of following that stands the test of time. Now, let's talk about law number 28. Law number 28. Enter action with boldness. Robert Greene, in his book, The 48 Laws of Power, he emphasizes the importance of boldness in achieving success. Law number 28. Enter action with boldness. It is a powerful reminder that hesitation and timidity, they lead to failure, while confidence and audacity, they create opportunity. This principle is not just a strategy, but a way of life for those who aim to influence the world around them. History has shown that the bold are admired, the brave are admired, while the hesitant are overlooked. Victor Lustig, one of the most infamous con artists, he exemplified this law when he sold the Eiffel Tower twice. His audacity was so overwhelming that even intelligent businessmen failed to question the legitimacy of his claim. He did not let doubt weaken his execution. He did not let doubt weaken his execution. Instead, he presented himself with supreme confidence using government stationery and official-looking documents to support his deception. The scale of his con was so grand that no one dared to suspect it was fake. This is the essence of boldness. Making a move so decisive that people assume it must be real. The same principle applies in leadership and politics. Ivan the Terrible, as a child, he was underestimated by the boys who thought they had crushed his spirit. Yet, he bided his time, and at the right moment, he struck with ruthless precision, securing his power through a single fearless act. His swift elimination of his enemies, it instilled fear and respect, ensuring his dominance for years to come. Had he acted with hesitation, he would have remained powerless. His boldness changed history. If you see Elon Musk, despite facing skepticism, he continues to push boundaries, making audacious promises and then working relentlessly to fulfill them. These people's their boldness commands attention and influence. The lesson here is simple. Doubt infects action, but boldness creates momentum. If mistakes occur, they can be corrected with even greater audacity. People respect those who act with conviction because certainty is rare and valuable. Fear of failure paralyzes many, but the few who push forward despite their fears, they become the ones who shape the future. Timidity leads to mediocrity, but boldness leads to greatness, whether in business, in politics, or in daily life. Taking decisive action, it is the key to success. The world belongs to those who dare to seize it with confidence. So, when faced with a choice, better to act with boldness and deal with the consequences than to hesitate and be forgotten. Then we will talk about law number 29. Plan all the way to the end. Robert Greene, in his book, The 48 Laws of Power, he teaches us a crucial lesson in law number 29. Plan all the way to the end. It is a simple and profound truth. Those who think ahead control their destiny, while those who improvise become victims of circumstance. The world is full of people who start with ambition but fail to see things through because they never plan for the obstacles, for the twists and the unpredictable turns that life throws at them. Greatness is not achieved by wishful thinking, but by meticulous planning. History has given us countless examples of individuals who mastered the art of planning And one of the finest strategists was Jawaharlal Nehru. He was the man of plan. He was the man of vision. As India's first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru did not act impulsively or make grand declarations without a roadmap. Instead, he meticulously planned. He meticulously laid the foundation for a modern, self-sufficient India. He envisioned a nation driven by scientific temper, industrial growth, and non-alignment in global politics. His 5-year plans focused on economic development, and his foreign policy carefully balanced relations with global superpowers without compromising India's sovereignty. He knew. Because he knew that building a nation required patience, calculated decisions, and an understanding of long-term consequences. Like a true strategist, Jawaharlal Nehru planned not just for his time, but for generations ahead, shaping India's trajectory as a powerful democracy. Most people are not like Nehru. In 1863, Europe was a complex chessboard of political power, with Austria dominating the German Federation, while Prussia remained in its shadow. But there was a person who was like Jawaharlal Nehru. Bismarck carefully crafted a step-by-step plan to bring Prussia to power. He first fought Denmark to reclaim lost territory, using Austria as an ally, only later turned against Austria itself in a war that reshaped Germany. Every move he made was calculated, and he never let emotions or distractions divert him. When the time was right, he stopped expanding, consolidating his gains rather than overreaching. He knew when to stop because he had planned all the way to the end. They act on impulse, driven by emotion rather than logic. They start a business but fail to foresee financial challenges. They enter relationships but do not consider long-term compatibility. They set goals without mapping out the steps required to achieve them. Improvisation may get us to a short-term crisis, but it is not substitute. It is not substitute for real planning. Those who think ahead, who foresee obstacles before they arise, who prepare for every possibility, they are the ones who succeed. They are the ones who succeed. Life rewards those who plan, not those who merely hope. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Take the world of filmmaking, for example, Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. He was known for his calm and composed demeanor on set, while others panic under the pressure of big budgets and clashing egos. He remained unshaken. Why? Because he had planned every detail long before filming began. He had a vision. He had a vision of his film in his mind. He knew the sets, the lighting, the shots, the emotions he wanted to evoke. Even when producers tried to interfere, he had already anticipated their concerns and had clever solutions ready. His meticulous planning allowed him to execute his vision with precision, making him one of the greatest directors of all time. Planning is not boring. Planning is not boring. It is the most exciting thing in the world. It is the process of creating the future before it happens. It is the ability to visualize success and then bring it to life step by step. When Thomas Alva Edison invented the light bulb, he did not just focus on making it work. He envisioned entire cities illuminated. When Henry Ford revolutionized automobiles, he did not just think about building a car. He imagined a world. He imagined a world where cars were accessible to the masses. Their success was not accidental. It was the result of precise long-term planning. So, what does this mean for us? It means that we must approach our goals with the mindset of a chess player, always thinking several moves ahead. It means that we must anticipate failures, prepare for setbacks, and have strategies in place for every possible scenario. It means that we must not get lost in vague dreams but work towards concrete objectives with discipline and focus. The world belongs to those who plan. The world belongs to those who plan. Those who drift through life without direction will always be at the mercy of those who do. Fortune does not favor the reckless. It favors the prepared. Every great achievement, whether in politics, business, art, or science, it is the result of foresight and careful execution. If we want to achieve anything of significance, we must think beyond the present moment. We must plan all the way to the end. History does not remember those who started well. It remembers those who finished strong. The choice is ours. The choice is ours. Do we want to be ruled by fate, or do we want to shape it with our own hands? The answer lies in the power of planning. Now let's see law number 13. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Robert Greene, in his book, The 48 Laws of Power, he presents law number 13. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. This law is about mastering the art of making hard work appear easy, ensuring that others only see the final masterpiece without glimpsing the struggle behind it. Success is often built on hours of relentless effort. Hours of relentless effort, meticulous planning, and unwavering discipline. However, revealing this struggle diminishes the impact. People admire those who achieve greatness with apparent ease. The more natural and effortless are your accomplishments seem, the more impressive they appear. Just like a swan gliding smoothly across the water. No one sees the furious paddling beneath the surface. The illusion of effortlessness, it creates admiration, mystic, and even a touch of fear. Because if you can do this so easily, what else are you capable of? History is full of examples where mastery and effortlessness went hand in hand. Senno Rikyu, the revered tea master of 16th century in Japan, he understood this deeply. He believed that beauty and power lie in spontaneity. One evening, he witnessed a host. He witnessed a host fetch a lemon from a tree in what seemed like a graceful, impromptu act. But upon realizing that this gesture was premeditated to impress him, Riku lost interest. The host had tried too hard and exposed his effort. True power comes when people are enchanted by the result, unaware of the labor behind it. This principle applies across various fields. Take legendary athletes, for example, behind every gold medal or behind a record-breaking feat, there lies years of practice. But during the final moment, they perform with breathtaking ease. When Roger Federer he glides across the tennis court or Lionel Messi maneuvers past defenders, they make it seem effortless. The audience sees grace, not the exhaustion, not the injuries, not the thousands of hours spent in practice. The same applies to successful entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk. Their innovations, their innovations appear groundbreaking and spontaneous. Yet they are the result of endless refinement. They are the results of endless failures and persistence. They understood that people respect genius, not sweat. To master this law, never let others see the struggle. Never let others see the struggle. Do not expose the sweat and frustration behind your achievements. Some people believe that showcasing their hard work, it will earn them sympathy or appreciation. But it often has the opposite effect. It makes them look less competent, as if they barely manage to succeed. In contrast, those who exude confidence and ease gain admiration. In contrast, those who exude confidence and ease, they gain admiration. People want to believe in natural talent, in brilliance that requires little effort. If you can create that illusion, you can control the perception of your power. This principle is not just about hiding effort, it is also about controlling information. Teaching others your tricks, it makes you replaceable. It makes you replaceable. Once people know how you achieve your success, they might use your own methods against you. The mystery of effortless success, it sets you apart, making your power seem untouchable. The Italian philosopher Baldassare Castiglione, he called this spregiatura the ability to make difficult tasks look easy. This concept remains crucial in all forms of power, from politics to entertainment to business. However, there are times when selectively revealing effort can be beneficial. If done strategically, showing glimpses of your hard work, it can create relatability while maintaining an air of excellence. But this should never be uncontrolled. Let people see what you want them to see, never the full extent of your struggle. Mastery lies in controlling perception. The more effortless your achievements appear, the greater the impact. People will be in awe of your ability, in awe of wondering what else you can accomplish. They will see your success as a result of pure genius rather than exhausting effort. This is the secret to making an impact that lasts forever. Those who understand this law, they do not just gain power, they command. They command admiration, they command influence, and they command lasting respect. In conclusion, in this episode, power is not just about control, it is about strategy, it is about perception, and it is about execution. Laws from 26 to 30 that we discussed today, they reveal that the most powerful individuals are those who manipulate appearances and take calculated risks and shape narratives to their advantage. By keeping one's hands clean, law number 26, power players maintain a spotless reputation while making others do the dirty work. By playing on people's need to be believing something, that's law number 27, they create a sense of loyalty and devotion that strengthens their influence. Now, law number 28, boldness. Boldness becomes a weapon as hesitation invites defeat. While audacity, it forces the bold to reach in their plan. Now, law number 29, planning the very end ensures that power is not left to chance, eliminating unexpected obstacles. And finally, 30th law, by making their accomplishments seem effortless, true leaders captivate admiration. They captivate admiration, making success look like a natural extension of their beings. In the end, power belongs to those who not only understand these laws, but also have the discipline and insight to apply them with precision. Thank you so much. We'll meet in next episode. Until then, thank you.